Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel, Love, Truth, and Wisdom Tarot Guidance. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. I am here today to bring you another pick a card reading, and today's topic is going to be what's going on with them, what's going on within your connection, and what do they have to say, what do they want to say, all that stuff. So we have 3 piles here. Feel free to pick more than one pile if you feel guided to do so. This is timeless, so whenever you find this reading is when you're meant to hear the messages. Also, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. I am doing personal readings. I'll leave that information down below, and I am offering for the month of August one of my readings that I offer. It's on sale, and it is basically 6 true love messages from my handmade deck plus an intuitive summary for $15. I'll leave that information down below if you are interested in that, on how to book that, or just any of my other readings and services that I provide. I want to say thank you to all of you who have liked and shared and supported my channel. I very, very, very much appreciate it. I love you guys so much, and I'm so glad that these readings are resonating with you and helping you and providing you with some type of clarity or some type of guidance to help you on your journey. Just thank you so much for supporting my channel and supporting this. I love doing this, and I hope you guys enjoy these readings as much as I enjoy doing them. So without further ado, let's get on to your reading. Okay, pile 1. So if you chose the heart eye emoji, this is your reading for what's going on with your person, with your connection, and what do they have to say and want to say. So the first thing I'm picking up here is that this is a past life relationship. You both have known each other before in a past life. You guys have probably both done the same things in each life that you've known each other. So this is very likely to be like a twin flame, soulmate, past life love relationship. Doesn't have to be, but that's the type of vibe I'm getting just within this connection. I'm also getting a very intense vibe between you guys. Like, for some reason, I'm just getting really like anxious and nervous. We do have here in the middle of fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. So your person could be Aries or you could be in Aries, but I am getting that there's some buildup, some momentum, some type of high emotional intensity between you two, or maybe I'm just picking up your very person, or I'm picking up on, if you're watching this, who's ever watching this, your energy. But there is some type of very passionate, fiery connection between you both. I do feel like it was love at first sight when you both first met each other. That's usually how like divine counterparts and like, you know, high level soulmates, twin flames, true loves usually meet anyways, which just is that instant attraction and that instant connection, because you both have known each other in a past life, because you both are, you know, soul family, soul connected. You both have a soul contract with each other. So with that, with the fiery climax approaches, I do feel like in your situation, like I said, there is something reaching its peak. This is a full moon, so something needs to be released, something needs to let go. I do feel like your person has a lot to say and express to you. I also feel like you have a lot to say or want to say and express to this person, but I do feel like for some of you, maybe for the feminine, whoever resonates more with the feminine side, is just feeling a little emotionally overwhelmed, or your person could just not be in touch with their feminine side as much and just get overwhelmed when it comes to expressing emotions, because I do feel like there is a delay, and they want to talk to you and they want to speak to you, but they're not trusting their feelings, they're not trusting their emotions, they're not trusting what they like, how they're feeling about the situation. And I don't know, it could have something to do with this pride card. This card usually, it says I love myself and I see myself in everyone, but when it comes out, it's usually about this person's ego or pride getting in the way of connecting more to you and connecting more to their feminine side, their emotional side, their intuitive side. Like, this person is not connected to any type of emotional, intuitive side at all. We have the Queen of Cups reverse and the High Priestess reverse, which just speaks of this person is fearing their intuition, fearing their emotions. I feel like this person has been triggered, or you could have been triggered, or both of you could have been triggered, because I do feel like there could be some mirroring going on between you both. There's just a lot of unfocused energy. This person is very, very much unfocused because I feel like their emotional body is getting out of control. Like they can't handle their emotions right now. Like it's overwhelming them. They're feeling everything right now, like very intensely and all at once for some reason. So for some, this person could have gone through a breakthrough or some type of spiritual transformation or just some type of heart awakening, and they're just feeling overwhelmed at this particular moment in time. So they're kind of dealing with that, but they're not trusting whatever they're feeling. They're not trusting the emotions that they're feeling. I feel like this person is trying to overthink or just very logical in the way they approach emotions, and at this particular time they know they can't do that. So this person is in a place of learning how to love themselves so that they can love you, learning how to love themselves so that they can teach others how to love them, so they can teach you how to love them as well, the way that they need to be loved. I feel like this person lacked nurturing, like, people in their lives, or just emotional people, or not emotional, but just people who are very in tune with their emotions. They're not comfortable with that. It's not something they were brought up in terms of their household. It's not something they're around. I feel like maybe their mom wasn't as nurturing or caring or loving towards them as they needed in their life. And so this person is just not really comfortable with emotions. And now I mean, this is a time for spiritual awakening and the feminine to rise in the collective consciousness anyway. So I do feel like their feminine side, whether they're male or female, is rising and is becoming awoken, becoming like conscious more. And they're just fearing it because this is new to them. They've just never experienced this. They never felt it. And it's really, really overwhelming to them. And they're feeling all these feelings, all these emotions, all these just fiery, passionate energies, and their ego is just kind of like stopping them and trying to keep them safe, because that's what the ego is there to do. But it's also blocking them off from like expressing their love to you and wanting them, and from expressing their love to you, and they wanting to like connect with you and get together with you. Reconciliation I see on the table here as well. Like they have been pondering it and they really do want to reconnect with you, but they just don't feel confident at this time. They're not trusting, like I said, their intuition. Their energy is all over the place. Their focus is all over the place. And I do feel like for a lot of them, they are holding on to a lot of guilt and shame for what they've done to you in the past. I do feel like they could be very jealous, or they know that you could be very jealous, and maybe they have been hanging out with other people or been, not like it's not dating or anything, but I do feel like there is some miscommunication definitely going on here, because I feel like either one or both of you think the other person is dating or seeing someone else, and it's not like that. So that's what I'm hearing. And I do feel like this person is in a very like spiritual place, a very meditative place. They're reevaluating, they're trying to get in tune to their intuitive side, to their spiritual side. They're trying to balance the light and shadow within them. They just are struggling with it because they've never done it before. They don't feel confident. They feel like, they just are not confident in themselves right now. They're honestly not that confident in how they're feeling about you and about this relationship. It's like it's like the feelings they're getting is like, this is a past life relationship. This is a soulmate. This is your twin flame. This is your person. And it's scaring them because they've never felt like this. And I don't think they ever expected to feel like this. And they're just kind of doubting everything that they're feeling. And it's because I really do feel this person had a heart awakening or something, some type of spiritual heart awakening. And they're just overwhelmed by everything that they're feeling. They're feeling jealousy, they're feeling guilt, they're feeling shame, they're feeling unfocused, they're feeling overwhelmed, they're feeling triggered, they're feeling just like insecure in their abilities to move forward and move this relationship forward and have a commitment with you. Especially with your messages here. I know I broke your heart. I'm not ready for a commitment, and it's hard for me to express my feelings for you. I get overwhelmed. Definitely. Like all what I was saying, like this person is really, really overwhelmed emotionally by how much they're feeling, because they're not just feeling the good feelings. I also think they're feeling like the shadow, darker side of their feelings, because this is new to them and they've never experienced this. Or you could be feeling this way as well. Like, there could be some light or some mirroring going on. You could be feeling it to a lesser or more extent, but this person's really, like, as soon as I tapped into your energy, it's just really intense, just really like clenching of the fist, like, just because they just don't know where to put all this emotion, all this passion, and all this like feeling, because they're not expressing it, and they're like kind of holding it in, and it's just overwhelming them, and then it's triggering like other things that they haven't dealt with in terms of like their emotional body. But yeah, they want to say they're not ready for a commitment. Definitely, I do see that in the cards. They're not confident enough. They're still working with insecurities within their emotional bodies. They're still working on balancing their emotions. They're still working. Yeah, I'm working on becoming stable. We have that. I'm jealous and I can't stand being apart from you. So they're definitely still working on themselves. They know they broke your heart, and they have to get over, or not get over, but they have to deal with the fact that they know that they've messed up, and they know that it's because their pride has gotten in the way, their ego has gotten in the way, and they just know that, you know, they can't make it up. I mean, not that they can't make it up, they can't change the past, so they want to be able to make it up to you, but they're not ready for a full-blown commitment. I see this with the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is like, it's a coming together, it's a reunion, but it's more on the practical side. It's more like just getting together for coffee or tea, you know, collaborating, cooperating, kind of like it's on a friend level. I feel like this person wants to be friends with you first. There wasn't maybe a solid foundation of friendship within your connection. I think it was just straight passion, straight fire, straight just, you know, just wanting to be in a relationship, just feeling so much passion for each other. And there wasn't a very solid foundation for it to build on, which is probably why. It's probably because this person wasn't dealing with their emotions, wasn't emotionally open, wasn't emotionally vulnerable with you and with themselves. They just weren't taught that. They just don't know how to do that. I do feel like this person could have mother issues or just paternal issues in general. Definitely with a mother figure. But this person knows they broke your heart, and they want you to forgive them, but they have to forgive themselves before they ask you for forgiveness. But I feel like you're going to hear from this person, and it's going to be in a very, very platonic way, because this person is still nervous and insecure and just not confident that you're going to take them back, or that you feel the same way. For some, this person could just have realized that you're a twin flame to them, or a soulmate, or some type of high level thing. Maybe you've already known, but this person just found that out, and so they're like shocked, not shocked, but like just like completely overwhelmed. Like, what does this mean? Like, what does that mean? Like, then why did this and this happen? Or is that why this and this happened? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're just kind of like all over the place, like very fiery spurts of like ideas and passions and feelings and stuff like that. Like, this person just needs to chill, balance out, get in touch with their emotions again, and literally like do a lot of self-care. Like, the Queen of Cups is all about self-care, all about, you know, caring about how they feel and why they feel what they feel, and knowing that their emotions are their friends, and their emotions are there to teach them and to guide them of where they need to be and where they don't need to be. So they need to learn that whole aspect of their emotional body, their feminine side, whether, like I said, whether this person is feminine or masculine, doesn't matter. They need to learn more about their emotional sensitivity, their intuitive side, their yin side. They need to be more comfortable with it. They're not comfortable with it yet. So definitely this person's not ready for a full-blown commitment, but they are ready to get in touch with you again, talk to you again, just be in kind of, I would say, semi-consistent communication again, because this person is still not confident, and they're still having a hard time expressing their feelings for you because they're so overwhelmed. Also, this person could be dealing with some jealousy. Like I said in the beginning, they feel like you're moving on, or they feel like you're getting together with other people, or you're just kind of living your life to the fullest, which you should be, but it's like they're jealous. And that honestly is pretty common in like twin flame dynamics, especially with like, you know, insecurities, in terms of like this person being insecure and not knowing how to deal with their emotions. Jealousy and envy and all that stuff is a lower vibe emotional thing. It's like probably something they're comfortable feeling, because they're used to that feeling. They were taught that that's an okay feeling, that's, you know, that maybe they were enabled to feel that way, or they were kind of like something about like low vibe emotional feelings, they were taught that that's okay, whether they, it was from their parents or friends or family. They were taught that that's normal, which it is normal and it is okay, but it's not okay to like stick with it. There's two sides to everything. So this person could be jealous of you, but also this person is also feeling a lot of love and a lot of care and a lot of compassion because they just want to be with you. They're jealous because they're not with you. They're jealous because they want to spend this time with you. They want to connect with you. They want to build with you and collaborate with you and be in consistent communication and physically see you and offer you something. And they just can't stand being apart from you. That's why they're jealous, and they don't know how to deal with the jealousy. I think they deal with it in a very prideful way, where it's like they get angry or they get like, which anger is just fear. They're just afraid of how much they actually feel for you. It's overwhelming to them. But like the jealousy and the pride is something that they're comfortable with. I hope this makes sense. And it's just because they don't know how to deal with emotions and feelings. Like the emotions and feelings that they feel, are more of the side of anger and envy and jealousy and all, like I said, all those low vibe. They're comfortable with that because for whatever reason, but they're not comfortable with the compassion and the unconditional love and the everything else that is high vibe emotional, the joy and the happiness and all that stuff. So that's what they're working on, and that's what they're working on, becoming emotionally stable and financially stable as well. They're still in the beginning stages of it, but they are reflecting, they are evaluating their situation with you and how to move it forward, and they know they can't come to you completely and ready for commitment until they deal with their emotional issues. For some, it's been like emotional trauma or some type of emotional abuse. Maybe their parents were like emotionally manipulative or in that way, which is a form of emotional abuse. So this person just doesn't know how to control their emotions. They just find it easier to control other people's emotions by being manipulative or having unhealthy habits or making unhealthy choices in terms of their intuitive emotional body. So they're trying to figure all that out, but they are coming to a place where they are realizing their issues. They're realizing why they're feeling what they're feeling and how to work on it, how to deal with it, and knowing that they can't be in this fear-based mode. They are very scared of their emotions. They're scared of how much they love you and how much they care about you because, like I said, they're not used to it. And I think them realizing that this is a past life or twin soulmate, whatever, that they've known you, that their soul knows you and recognizes you and will continue throughout, this life and the next life and stuff like that, it overwhelms them because I don't think they expected to be maybe a twin flame or be in a soulmate relationship. This person, I feel, has like low expectations about relationships in a general sense. And I think you have triggered them in a good way, and you have shocked them and shook them to the point where now they have to deal with all this other stuff with mostly their emotional bodies and like their finances and stuff. They want to be stable enough for you, and they want to be with you, and I think that's like their driving force. But like I said, this person has just been triggered. Like their confidence is low, their self-esteem is low. They're just in a very fear-based place, and I get it mostly in the heart chakra. So I do feel like this person is in the midst of having a heart chakra awakening, or has already had the awakening and now is dealing with that and what that means and all the emotions that come up during that awakening. Like something with their heart chakra is definitely coming through. We also have a lot of yellow, so their confidence about how they're feeling, like I was saying in the beginning, is also coming through as something that they have to deal with, something they have to heal and balance out. They just have a lot of balancing. This person has a lot of work to do, let's just say that. And it's a lot of internal work, so they can come to you with some type of stable offer. So this person is working on themselves. They do see this as something that they want to commit to, that they've already, on some level, they have already committed to it, because it's like, I feel like your soul contract. I'm getting soul contracts. Like you both have a soul contract with each other to work together in some way, whether it's in a romantic perspective or a work perspective. You could have met this person at work or something. There is a contract here, and they know they have to fulfill it, but it overwhelms them. You know, they have to get their, like, basically get their shit together before they can come to you. And it's a lot of this pride, envy, jealousy type of emotions. They have to learn how to love themselves and how to see themselves in everyone, and know that everything is interconnected. Like, no one is better than the other person. You don't have to be jealous of this person. No one has to be jealous of you. It's just, this person is very, like, ego driven. And I think they were just taught that. It's just something they were conditioned to believe more in their ego and their brain and their logical sense, and not enough in their emotional body, their intuitive sense, their feminine sense. So this person is just learning a new way of being, a new way of becoming, a new way of adapting, a new way of collaborating with you, because I do feel like in the past it just was not balanced. It wasn't fair. I feel like to you feel like it wasn't fair. I feel like you cry a lot about this person, or this person cries a lot about you. Someone's crying a lot, and it just wasn't fair. It just, you both, I feel like, are wondering, why did it have to happen that way? I feel like maybe for some, the like hurtful words were said in terms of like, just because you both couldn't deal with how you were feeling, and the only thing that you felt was anger. That was the only thing that you were comfortable feeling, and so you expressed anger. But there's just not anger, and like, you know, it's more than that. There's a lot of love here. The Queen of Cups has a lot of love, but turned upside down, it's just overwhelming. So she gets frustrated and she gets triggered, and so it just comes out like that. But upright, it's a lot of love. It's a lot of compassion. It's a lot of care. This person cares a lot about you. I feel like you care still a lot about this person. I think you're just both wondering, what is this? Like, what is going on? And what's going on is this is like a twin flame, high level soulmate. This is a past life relationship. You both have a contract with each other, and you both have karma to play out and to heal and to release, so you can move forward and build, you know, whatever you want to build. That could be a family, that could be a life together, that could be work, you know, whatever the projects that you have going on. I think there's just some things that need to be cleared, and it is clearing with the full moon. It is being released. It's just more on the slower side, because this person is just not confident enough right now. It's just feeling a little bit overwhelmed emotionally. Yeah. So that is what I see for you guys. I'm going to leave it here. So I hope this was helpful. I hope this gave you some type of clarity to a situation that you're going through, or it resonated a little bit. If not, you can check out another one of my piles to see if messages there for you relate to your situation. I want to say thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Take care. Okay, pile 2. So if you chose the crown pile, this is your reading for what's going on with them and what do they have to say. So the first thing I got when I was pulling your cards here is that your person, this is definitely like a high level soulmate twin flame. Like, I really do feel like this is a twin flame connection. So this is definitely your person. This is the person that you're meant to be with in some type of way, definitely romantically speaking. Because not all twin flames are meant to be romantic. Some are meant to be like work and do work for the collective and to raise the vibration of the, you know, planet. That doesn't necessarily mean romantic sometimes, but definitely this is romantically based, because we have the Two of Cups, and then we have the King and Queen of Wands. We have purpose. This person will, like, okay, let me just start here. So this person, your person, is finding their purpose. And definitely in twin flame dynamics, I do feel like your purpose, you don't have to know, but your purpose is more than just coming together with your divine counterpart and like living happily ever after. You have a mission to raise the vibrational consciousness of the collective, of the planet. So they're figuring out the best way that they can do that. They're figuring out what they're passionate about, what they love to do. I do feel like you have inspired them, and they really admire you in some way. Like, you have inspired them. They admire you for the work that you're doing, and it's making them reevaluate and question what they're doing. This person has been questioning a lot about themselves because of you, because you have triggered something in them, or they have just been inspired by whatever work you're doing out in the world, that they want to find their purpose too. They want to find that thing that fulfills them, that makes them happy, that inner harmony within themselves. So they are definitely, figuring out what they're here to do. For some, they may already know what they're here to do, but they haven't really committed to it like they should. So that could be something that they're doing as well. Now, I do feel like, since this is a twin flame, I feel like you're in a weird stage right now where it's friendly base, not friendship, although you could be working on your friendship with one another, because we do have the Two of Cups here. Sometimes that speaks of friendships, but it is in reverse, and then under it is the Five of Wands. So I do feel like you guys are testing the waters of how to be friends, how to be copacetic, how to be just in harmony with one another, because I feel like you both have transcended and ascended to a new way of being and a new way of seeing yourself, a new type of harmony within. And so you both are kind of working on, how does that work with my person? How do I cooperate and collaborate with my person now that I know my purpose and I'm doing my purpose and I'm committing to my self-love and my self-care and what makes me happy and my mission here on the planet. Like, you both are trying to figure that out, or they're trying to figure out, this is what's going on with them. So they are trying to figure out how to relate to you again from this new perspective of their purpose. Now, I will say that your person is still in a place of feeling insecure. So if they haven't found their purpose, or they're still searching for like that purpose, that fire within them, they're feeling insecure because you have found yours and they haven't. And they just feel insecure because they're afraid you're going to leave them, or you're going to go off, or you're just going to find someone else. But that's not the case. Definitely not the case. I do feel like you love this person, and you've always seen this person as your divine counterpart. You always knew that this was your person, despite what they've been showing you in the 3D. You just always intuitively knew. Now, you may not have always believed or liked what you saw them doing, but you always knew deep within your heart that this is your person. It may just take some time, which goes great with the belief in the impossible blue moon. So a blue moon is something like the saying goes, what's the saying? It happens once in a blue moon. A blue moon is when you have, I believe, 2 full moons in a month, because usually you just have 1 full moon, 1 new moon every month. And so a blue moon is very rare because you're not supposed to have 2 full moons in a month. So I do feel like you're getting a very rare, or this person is getting granted the opportunity, a very rare opportunity, to have a new beginning, to reevaluate your purpose, to reevaluate their purpose with you and their purpose in the world. Now, with you, I feel like it's a little bit more complicated because they haven't kind of figured out their purpose in the world yet. And so, but they don't want to leave you or lose you or anything. So they could be just flirting with you, or just being lighthearted in communication, being lighthearted when you guys connect. And I do feel like they feel it's off because they know they can do more. You deserve more. They want to give you more, but all they can give you is a flirty text here and there, which, it is what it is at this point. But I feel like it's causing conflict, like I said, with the Five of Wands, because they know they can do more. Or maybe you have been, really putting up your boundaries, knowing that you deserve more than a flirty text, especially from them. You deserve honest and real, vulnerable and passionate communication from them, but they're just not ready to do that yet. So maybe ease off if that's what you've been doing lately with them, because they're not there. They want you to know that they are committed to you. We have here, I am committed to you. Where do we go over here? And I love you forever and always. So they are definitely committed to you. Heart, mind, body, and soul. I feel that very, very strongly, but they just don't know how to move forward. They just don't know how to balance out this connection, how to ease the conflict, they feel in their heads, and the conflict maybe within the connection, because I do feel like this connection is very conflicting for some reason. It's not harmonious. It's not balanced. It's just kind of off. It's not horribly off, but it is off. Like, it just feels off because maybe you've been focusing on your purpose and your confidence and what you want to achieve and your goals, because we do have the Magician next to the Queen of Wands. So you could be really like on your shit and really like in your manifestation mind and in soul, heart, body, and soul, like just really manifesting your desires and your goals and everything, and really like standing up for your beliefs, standing up for what you believe in, standing up for yourself, really balancing that light and shadowy energy. And they're just not in that, because you do have the King of Wands reversed with the King of Cups reversed and the Two of Cups reversed. So they could very much be in this energy of like, they're not balanced within, so they can't give you a balanced connection, if you know what I'm saying. And it's just because they're feeling insecure, they're not confident with what they're feeling, what they're doing. For some, I do feel like this person is going through a career transition. Like, they're realizing that their purpose now is not what they thought it was, and it's making them miserable and making them unhappy, and they don't know how to stop, or they don't know how to like break free of that and really go after what they truly want. And I do feel like for some belief that they can't get what they truly want. Maybe this person like is like some type of, you know, business person or something, and what they're really passionate about, what they really think their purpose is photography. And so they're just like, they're thinking like all of these kind of insecure negative thoughts about, well, I can't get a salary if I do photography, and I can't, you know, do this and this if I do photography. Like, they're thinking in very limited self-doubt type of box that they're putting themselves in, that they can only get this and this if they have like a 9-to-5, you know, job in the society and stuff like that. So they're going through that type of vibe and that type of situation. And I just feel like they just feel really insecure as well, because they want to fulfill all your desires. I want to fulfill all your desires. I do see that they want to connect with you, but they just don't feel good enough. And I feel like this person is not accepting that they just don't feel good enough right now. And it's okay. You're doing okay. You miss this person, but I feel like deep down, you know, this person is your person and you love this person regardless. Like, in this flirt card, I see like the feminine kissing the masculine on the head, because the masculine kind of looks sad and just worn out and tired. And you're just like saying like, it's okay. Like, you'll get there. You'll do your thing. You'll figure it out. You know what to do. And the more that you're in your power and you're confident and you're, you know, talking to yourself in a very confident, like out of the box type of way where you're just passionate about what you're doing, the more that this person can get out of this like limited, insecure type of feeling. I do feel like this person is very much triggered as well. Like, you have triggered them in the good way and in the bad way. Like, you have triggered them to the point where they just feel insecure. Like, they can't compare to you, like you deserve so much more. And you've triggered them where they're realizing their purpose, that what their real purpose is on this planet, why they're really here, and who they're really supposed to be with. So definitely high levels twin flame soulmate stuff. So this person will love you forever and always. This person, like, without a doubt, like hands down, this person loves you. Like, there's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about how much you love this person. It's just right now, it's not grounded, it's not as stable. It's just a really in between time right now. And I feel like you feel this and they feel it too. They're just not accepting it, but they're getting to a place now where they don't have a choice but to accept it, basically. So your last message here, I'm learning how to be more responsible and take accountability for my actions and feelings. Definitely. This person is learning how to be responsible, learning how to take care of themselves, learning how to trust in their own beliefs, trust in their own passions, trust in they're leading their own path, going down their own path, making a new path. You know, this person is working on their subconscious as well. I feel like this person also, I don't know why I'm getting this, but this person could also be like a drinker or have like codependent behaviors, like drink a lot or have a drug dependency or just have a love dependency where they just go, or they used to go from relationship to relationship, but now that doesn't even feel good to them anymore because it's not getting them you. It's not bringing you back to them, because you must be really, really in your power. You must be like on your shit, like confident. Like, you may be going through your challenges and stuff, but it's not even, it's like petty challenges. It's just like people's attitudes and people trying to project their beliefs on you, and you're just not having it anymore. Like, you have come into your Queen of Wands, like, you know what you deserve, and they have recognized this in you, and it has triggered them a lot. Like, they're triggered into the fact where they believe like this is like my person, I'm meant to. And also they have that other side where it's just like, I believe that this is never going to happen because they're just so great and confident and secure within themselves, and I feel like shit. So like I said, there's a lot of duality going on within them right now, and they just need to balance themselves out. They need to forgive. They need to control their ego. Their ego is very much at play, because I do feel like they should be where you are in terms of your security and your confidence and your work and your passions, and they're not. And that has nothing to do with you. It's, everything. It's their problem why they're not where they're supposed to be, because they weren't doing what they were supposed to be doing. And I feel like that. They were like, bullshitting or just like in their feelings all the times, and not even like the good ones, like just like feeling insecure and feeling like overly arrogant and cocky. They were just on some like, shit that you were just tired of dealing with. And so you probably walked away or just turned away. You just detached, and I don't think you walked away. I think you just detached and kind of focused on your own stuff, focused on your own dreams, your own goals, who you want to be in the world, your purpose in the world. And so it has forced them now to deal with and look at their purpose and who they are and what they want to bring to the table with you and to the world. So kudos to you. Like, you really flipped it. I feel like you flipped the script on this person, and this person's just like, wait, what's going on? What's happening? Because this is like a whole 360, I feel. And you you triggered it. You did it. It's because of you that this person is coming into this, opportunity to have a second chance with you. And you may have given this person more than 2 chances, but this is like the big chance, like the chance that actually matters. Because if this person doesn't get it, I feel like you are going to like just go your own way and do your own thing, and just accept that you're supposed to be with a soulmate or like a true love or something, and that you just can't deal with this, because I feel like this has been going on for quite some time, and you're just kind of tired. But you're not tired of it because you're not thinking about it like that anymore. You're just kind of like, if he gets it, he gets it. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Or it doesn't have to be he. But if they get it, they get it. If they don't, they don't. And I'm good either way, because I know my purpose. And this person needs to figure it out. And you still believe in this person. You still believe that this is possible to connect again and to reconcile and to come together and build that whatever dream, whatever purpose you're supposed to build together. You still believe it. They still believe it. They're just doubting it because they're in a place where they just are feeling insecure about themselves, and they're still learning how to take responsibility for their actions and their feelings. But definitely this person is just like, does not know where to go from here. They're still in this like confused state. They're still in this place of like just not knowing how to use their powers, not knowing how to connect to their powers. Just very like in their ego still. So very much. So this is really good. I like what I am seeing here. Let's see. I think that's all I see for you guys. So I am going to leave it here. I hope that this resonated with you guys. If not, I will feel free to check out another one of the piles. And I want to say thank you guys for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Take care. Okay, my third pile. So this is your reading for what is going on within your connection with your person, and what do they have to say. Definitely this is your soulmate. For all the piles so far, it's been very soulmate, high level soulmate, true love, divine counterpart, twin flame. So that's really good to see. So this is definitely your soulmate. We have, yes, this is your soulmate. We have love. We have your dreams and your practical plans. So definitely your relationship, your situation is needing to be more practical, needing to be more action oriented. And I can tell from your tarot cards that your person is not in a place right now where they are very action oriented, at least towards this connection. I do feel like your person feels a lot of love for you, thinks about you all the time, and dreams about the love that they want to give to you and that they want to have with you, and that they, that you deserve. But in terms of like, they're just not taking the steps because of this hanged man here. This person is like reflecting and just kind of surrendering to the fact that maybe things need to end before they can get better. Like, things need to fall apart before they can fall back together type of vibe. And I do feel this comes in terms of like a like self-care, self-love. I do feel like they are realizing that they need more love in their lives. They need more love from themselves before they can give love to you, before they can receive love from you. Because I feel like this person has like a self-love deficit type of thing going on. With the love here, it says, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Definitely, this person's perception is changing in terms of how they see you. I do feel like this person maybe in the past did not see you as a soulmate, or did not share, or did not see you as someone that they wanted to like connect to or love, or like a wish thing. For whatever reason, I do feel like this person has major like mother issues, because I have a fear of abandonment, and then the Empress reverse. So their mother could have not been around, could have not showed them or nurtured them the way that they needed to be nurtured. And so this person just was not connected to their emotional bodies, was not connected to that nurturing side of them. But they do care about you. They care about you more than anyone else in their life. They think about you. Ooh, I said that. They think about you all the time. We have that card here, and then we have, I am in love with you, please be mine. So definitely this person wants to come in with some type of offer. You are their wish. You are their sun. You make them feel so abundant and so loved and so nurtured and so confident and so secure. They just love everything about you. I just feel like this person is so overwhelmingly in love with you. Like, just absolutely, like, you are their soulmate. When they're with you, they can't wait to touch you, to see you, to connect with you again. If you are in separation from this person, they need a plan. It needs a practical plan of how they want to come in with this offer. And for some of you, I feel like it's unexpected with this Tower here. Like, they're going to come in with an unexpected offer, or just something that's very shocking. I feel like you maybe like what I'm saying doesn't resonate, or you're just feeling like, that's my person. This person's not like a lovey-dovey type of person and stuff like that. They have changed. Like, they either have changed already, or they're going through this change where they are ready to build their dream life with you. Like, that dream that you've always had about them coming in with an offer, something emotional, something practical, something stable, something very fulfilling. They are ready to do that with the Sun and the Nine of Cups here. This is really, really positive stuff. They are seeing you in such a bright, loving light. They are just ready to give it all, to give you that offer, to give you that pentacle. For some, it might be even an engagement. For others, it could just be like the opportunity to build a new foundation and to build something that's just more abundant, more prosperous, more desirable for both of you. I feel like maybe this person was selfish in the past and didn't really care about your feelings, or put your feelings last, because they put their own feelings last. They didn't care about themselves. They didn't care about their own feelings. They were kind of looking for other people to fulfill them and make them happy, instead of taking that, power back and fulfilling their own happiness and their own desires. And now that they're doing that, or in the process of learning how to do that, or dreaming about that, all they need to do is take the action-oriented steps to, make it come to fruition. They are seeing you in a whole new light, because they're seeing themselves in a whole new light. So that's really, really positive to see. This person is really, really in love with you. I'm getting like a euphoric feeling. With I think we need some time apart, that comes with the Hanged Man, because like I said, they could still be in the process of figuring things out. The Hanged Man is a process, is a transition, is kind of like them needing to be more awakened on the love that they give to themselves, on the self-love, and maybe even either some maternal issues that they may have ignored or neglected or didn't want to deal with. They are just learning how to be more in tune with their emotions. They're seeing things from a different perspective. But as soon as this is upright, they will be ready to come in with an offer. It's going to be quite a surprise. You're going to be really not expecting this. And even I feel like for some of you don't even believe what I'm saying. Like, that's fair. They know that you're not going to believe them, but they don't care, because you just bring them so much happiness. They're going to give you this offer anyway. It is going to be quite a surprise. With I'm scared you don't love me the same. Yeah. And the fear of abandonment. Yeah. This is this Hanged Man, Empress reverse type energy on this side. They're just kind of going through, some self-love stuff that they have to deal with. Some committing to the practice of self-love and self-care, and dealing with their fears of abandonment, their fears of rejection. I'm not getting that so strongly. So for some, they could have that, but I'm definitely a fear of abandonment. I do feel like their mother or maternal figure abandoned them at a very young age, or just abandoned them in general, either, through death, or just, them not whatever the case may be, but just they didn't have that nurturing mother feeling, and they feel that from you. You are so nurturing and mothering to them. They've just realized what they've missed out on, but they couldn't accept it and they couldn't receive it until they felt it for themselves, until they loved themselves enough so that they could receive the love from you, and that they could give the same love to you that you deserve, back to you. But definitely this person is coming in with quite some offer, and it's going to be something that you have wished about, that you have dreamed about, that you both have dreamed about. This person dreams a lot about you and about committing to you, about building a home with you, building a life with you. If you want kids, having kids with you, all that stuff, they dream about that all the time. That they just need the plan to bring in the offer to you. And I feel like their plan is just to kind of like abruptly like show up at your door, just message you out of the blue and be like, hey, do you want to get together or something, and then just like spill all of this on you, just spill their guts to you, and just realize that they want to give you this and they want to do this and they love you so much and they think about you all the time. Like, it's just going to be really, really, like, you're just not going to see it coming. It's going to be such a shock, such a change, a much needed and very much desired change for both of you. But yeah, this person is also going through their own tower moment so that they can give you this. I do feel like they're realizing that they had emotional blocks, that they had a love deficit within themselves. That's this tower moment, and that they had childhood issues, because the sun here with the child, like, they just are realizing that they missed out on a lot in terms of love with you and just with other people in their life, because they didn't feel good enough. They didn't feel like they deserved it because of whatever their parents or their mother did to them. They just, were in a very, not dark place, but it's in a very low vibe place. And now they're realizing that they are the ones that need to get themselves out of it so that they can have the life that they deserve. They're realizing that they deserve a stable, happy, secure, fulfilling, desirable life in general and with you. So they're realizing this, and they're going after their wishes. They're dreaming about their wishes. Like I said, they don't have the plan yet to do so. They're thinking of the plan. They're dreaming of the plan, but they know intuitively and emotionally that, one, they need a plan, and two, they know what they want to go after. And what they want to go after is you, despite how scared they are, despite that you may reject them. They feel like you may reject them, but they don't care. They just have to do. I'm getting, like, every time I speak or say something, I'm getting like explanation points at the end of everything I say. So like, I'm just seeing them in terms of like, I feel like this person is just very like explanation point, like, yes, like explanation point, like, I love you, explanation point, like, I care about you, I want you, explanation point, like, just very like extra, like, just very like excited about what they have discovered or what they're about to discover, the breakthrough they're about to happen. They're just very, very excited about it all. They're just excited that you're their soulmate, and that they found you, and that they know you're their soulmate, and that they want to be with you. This person is just really, really excited and really happy that they have realized that they can have the life that they want. And despite what has happened in their past or in their childhood, does not, reflect how their future needs to be or how their future has to be. They know that they have the power to change their future. They have the power to create the reality in the world that they want if they take action. So they just need this plan to take actions. It's your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. This person could be a Taurus, or you could be a Taurus, or just have, Earth in you. But this person just needs to do something like action oriented. They just can't dream it. They need to manifest it. They need to make that offer. They need to call you, text you, see you, something like that, just to make it a reality. So they're still dealing with that, but they're gonna do it. No doubt about that. Like, hands down. Like, it's gonna be a surprise, like I said, and they're gonna take that leap of faith. They're gonna climb out that tower and just let the chips fall where they may, and they're just gonna express everything that they need to express to you. How much they love you, how much they dream about you, how much they dream about having a life with you, all this stuff that you've always wanted to hear from them, but you felt like maybe you were never gonna hear because you felt like they just were emotionally blocked off or closed off. That is changing now, because this person is your soulmate. You're meant to share a life with this person, whatever fashion you see fit of how you want to share your life with this person. So that's really, really sweet. Oh, this is such a good energy. I love it. I love it. I love it. This is so positive. It's so just nice and sweet and loving and caring. So I'm going to leave it here. So I hope this helped you guys. I hope this made sense. If not, you can check out another one of my piles. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will talk to you guys later, and take care.